welcome back to my channel. Itty Bitty here. Hi, my name is Stephany, and for today's video, I am planning in my Plum Paper daily planner, and I'm going to be using all of these beautiful stickers. All of the shops will be linked in the description box below, so you guys can check them out and possibly even save some money on your order. So for this plan with me, I am using these two beautiful dolls from Silas Co, and then I thought that I would pair it with the fall vibes and the rustic autumn sticker books, and then I also have some of her washi tape as well, and then of course I have my Zit Clean color doll. Shipping still has not resumed to the US for Planything, but she is working hard on it, so definitely stay tuned for that announcement. But for now, let's go ahead and move this off to the side. And I did want to show you how Friday and Saturday turned out, and I actually didn't get a chance to film this on camera just because it was a hectic weekend. And so this is the last spread that you guys saw in my daily Plum Paper. So in case you guys missed this video, I'll go ahead and link it at the end of this one. But today is Monday, and it is actually the very end of Monday, so I was going to plan out these 2 days, but I think that I'm just going to back plan these. So I'm actually going to decorate Tuesday and Wednesday. So let's go ahead and grab these ones. That way we can put this up here and get it out of the way so that we can have our little planning area. And so as far as the stickers that I'm going to be using, I am going to grab the Fall Vibes sticker book, and I did see some beautiful florals, and because we are officially in fall, I thought that these were perfect, and I feel like they match so well with the dolls as well. And then if you take a look, her outfit has this pattern, and then her bag has the same pattern, so it is just absolutely perfect. And then as far as this sticker book, I might only be using the quotes that are in here, but I may add a few things here and there. I still don't know, so we'll go ahead and see where this leads us to. So of course I do want to grab some of these florals, and we actually only have one of these sticker sheets, which is weird because we usually get two. I mean, we do have this one with like the single florals, but of course I prefer them all clustered and looking beautiful for us already. And so yeah, that is why I'm going to be adding other little elements. And so let's see, I think that I want to use this doll first. So if I grab it super duper carefully, I can see exactly where I want it. So I usually do something like this, but I was also thinking about maybe placing it here, or I could also place it up here. Oh my gosh, look at how pretty that would look. And then maybe we could add some washi down here at the bottom. So like I said, I did pick these ones out. So let's kind of bring them out, and hopefully the Zit Clean color dot kind of keeps them there in place. But I do feel like she already has a pattern, so did I really want to add like another pattern like that? Or we also have this one, but I mean this one is technically a pattern as well, right? I think we'll just wait and see about the washi. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off on it. So first, let's go ahead and place her down. So now let's go ahead and place this beautiful floral right about there. And I think I actually got it to where it's not even covering up that little punch right there. So that definitely makes me so happy. So let's go ahead and trim this off. Oh no, in this one we weren't able to work around the punch, but I do want to just simply go around here just to kind of get it going. Okay, there we go. Perfect. And then I think that I'm going to get rid of this now. And so hopefully you guys had an amazing weekend. Mine was a little bit busy. That's why I wasn't able to get on camera these last few days. So I am just going to be playing catch up now, which is never fun. And actually, that's something that I've been thinking as far as my videos and my channel. I was kind of debating about plan with me's for 2026. I was actually thinking that I could maybe decorate off camera. I'm just trying to get her a little bit straighter. Okay, but it is pulling up my paint, so I think that I'm gonna leave it. But I was thinking that I could decorate my pages off camera, post them on Instagram, and possibly even here on my community tab, and then come back for a video to do a flip through of it after the pen. And so I don't know, but I'm kind of leaning towards that. It's a lot of work to kind of sit down and plan in all of my planners, and it was actually kind of nice decorating these two pages off camera and just kind of sitting down watching TV. And yeah, it was just really relaxing. And so that's kind of what sparked that little question in me. Okay, so I am gonna go over here and see what quote we could use. Autumn leaves, bonfires, please. I'm trying to see if there's one that's more on the vertical side. Oh, and actually it's gonna be the same thing. So let's see. All the fall things, flannels, boots, and bonfires. Fall is my favorite color. Bonfire, s'mores, hayride, cider. Harvest blessings, high pumpkin. Fall is my season. Happy fall. Fall is in the air. Okay, of course these are all perfect, but I'm just trying to see maybe which one would fit here. Hello fall. Happy fall. Okay, I think it's gonna be fitting if we add the hello fall. Okay, so there we are. I'm just gonna grab my tweezers and simply place it right in here. I love how tiny it is and how delicate it looks, like the little just the way that it's written in the script. I think it looks so pretty. And then let's see, did I maybe want to add like maybe another floral there? No, this one wasn't it, right? No, it was this one. Let's see about, okay, so we do have like these little tiny ones or the bigger ones. I think I'm going to play it safe for now because I also wanted to add, look at how beautiful these pumpkins are. I mean, I could try to incorporate them, especially because it is that one sticker sheet just like this one. And then we do have some boxes. Then we have these little scenes. We have this page. And we also have these ones here. And so I think I'm actually going to go back. And I'm going to go into these little scenes. I feel like the colors match pretty well. Because I feel like this one, the orange is too bright. And so I feel like this one is toned down just a little bit. And I am thinking about grabbing maybe this little scene here and possibly placing it there or even over here. but I think that I'm just going to simply place it right over here. Okay, I think I'm just gonna scoot it over just a little bit, and I think maybe right there should be good. Oh my gosh, look at how pretty that looks. Okay, so now let's just simply trim this off. And I was only going to decorate 2 pages, but I think that I am going to do all 4, just so that I can catch up. And I really want to use all of the florals and all of the little scenes, and of course these beautiful dolls. So let's maybe go back in here, and then maybe we could place some pumpkins here, or even here. Like we have this little trio here, we also have that one there. And see, with this one, again, it is just that 1 page, so I feel like adding different elements from the 1 pages is really gonna come out really beautiful. Look at that. Okay, so now question is, did I want to add washi or not? No, right? No, I am going to do the stickers and the patterns do all of the talking. Okay, so I think that that looks amazing. If we go back to the little scenes, yeah, we do have smaller ones. So maybe I could place another one up there. And maybe we could, how about we do this one down here? It is just small enough to add that little detail and still give us plenty of room to write. So yeah, I think I am simply going to place it right over here. I am trying to avoid the punch, but look at how pretty that looks. Okay, definitely loving this page. I might add a pumpkin maybe right over there. Let's see. Just something nice and sweet. So how about we grab this one? And then this one can simply go right in here. And I love that we can still see the today, even though it's on top of it, at least a little bit. I think the pattern is somewhat hiding it. Okay, so I think that that looks really pretty. And now let's go ahead and go over here. But we are going to need the florals. And yeah, they're going to be here in this one. So now I am thinking about grabbing this one here. Actually, I think I'm gonna save maybe that one. Let's go to this one. I mean, you simply can't go wrong. I'm just trying to choose between the biggest of them all, which is gonna be these 2, and maybe that one would be next. But as far as this one, I think maybe this is where I could place it there, or I could even go up here, kind of the opposite of that one. But of course, I do want to grab my doll as well. Okay, there we go. And let's see. Maybe something like this, like behind her. That would be kind of cute. I mean, I've never done that. But maybe right here. Okay, I think I'm going to place her down first. Hopefully I get her exactly where I want her this time. Okay, so far so good. So did I want her there? Not her, but this one. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do it. Maybe something like this. Okay, it's getting a little bit into our little to-do section, but you know what? It is going to be okay. And then let's go over here with the pumpkins. And I feel like we could use some of the bigger ones, especially because I do want to place it down at the bottom. So if we grab this one, maybe this one could go here. And let's maybe add this one as well. Okay, perfect. So yeah, I think that looks amazing. And actually, before I forget, I do want to add a quote. So let's go over onto this sticker book so we don't forget. And then let's go back to this page. And as far as this one, maybe we could do this one. I just love how it's like more on the vertical side and small. That way you can fit in this little area, kind of like that. Okay, perfect. So now we're gonna go back to the little seams. And as far as this one, how about, okay, it's not exactly the same. They do look similar though, but this one is also going to go right over here in this little section, kind of like that. And again, let's choose a smaller one for this side. Okay, perfect. And this one is simply gonna go right in here. And I do see just the slightest peeking out, so let's go ahead and grab this. Okay, and then we did add the pumpkin over there, so let me not forget about that. The washi's trying to roll away, but I think that we're gonna actually, it is in this one here. Okay, so yeah, let's maybe grab this one. And I think for now, I am going to just add the one, and maybe I could come back and add another one, but I think for now we should be good. Let's go ahead and flip it. So I'm gonna do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Okay, so then as far as this one, we are going to use this doll. That way we alternate. And this is where I want to use this one. Okay. And so, yeah, let's go ahead and grab her as well. And let's see about this one. So maybe this one could go here, or it could also kind of go like this up here, or even on this side. Okay, I really love the way that that one turned out. So yeah, I think with this one, we are going to make it a corner piece. So how about we maybe place it right about there, and then this one, yeah, I think we're gonna place her right in here. Oh my gosh, that went on so perfect. Let's go ahead and trim this off. Oh, if I can get it. I don't think it did what I wanted to do, but I don't blame it because my scissors are dirty. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so hopefully Amber is able to figure out this shipping situation. I cannot imagine how stressful it must be as a small business when most of your customers are in the US. So just sending good vibes her way. And then we're gonna go back to the little scenes, and look, I love that we're using most of them, and it really kind of like forced me to find and look for something else that I could fill up this spread with instead of just doing all of the florals. So yeah, it did kind of take me out of my comfort zone, but I think that it's paying off. I really think that these pages are coming so well together with the little scenes, the florals, the dolls, and the quotes as well. And actually, speaking of quotes, I do want to go over here and then see which one I wanted to do. Autumn leaves, bonfires. Wait, autumn and leaves. Autumn leaves and bonfires. Yes, please. Okay, the week just started and it is already not looking good. But let's go ahead and grab this one because I simply want to place it right in here. And maybe this is where I could add a little floral right there. They're going to be back over here. So yeah, one of these ones. And I'm thinking maybe this straight one. This one is a little bit curved. This one is the one that we just used, at least I think so. But this one is kind of on the straighter side because I was thinking of maybe placing it right there. But maybe I do want to flip it just like that. Okay, so now that we have those, let's go back to the little scenes. And we're going to add, let's maybe add this one. And we're able to put it more towards the right just because we do have a little bit more space here on the spine. So that's looking really cute too. And then as far as the pumpkin, how about we maybe use this one? Yeah, that one is on the whitish side, so I want to put more of like the orangey one on this side. So yeah, so far so good. I think we might be done with this one. Let me just trim this off. And now, so we did Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and let's go ahead and grab Friday. That way I don't get mixed up because if you know, you know, and I'm not trying to do that again. So yeah, this is just me double checking that I'm moving along where I need to. So like I said, I feel like this one is the next biggest one, so let's go ahead and grab this one. Then of course we're gonna need our doll. Just trying to be really careful with them. And yeah, we ended up using these two sticker sheets, which of course makes me super duper happy. And now that we have her, okay, I'm thinking that I maybe want to do something like this. We could also, okay, I think I'm going to place her here, kind of in the middle. Okay, there we go. I don't know what it was about this one. I just couldn't get it straight. So yeah, either there or here. But I actually think that I like it right up here. Kind of like that. And then we'll go ahead and maybe add the quote maybe over here. So we're going to go to this one. Fall is my favorite color. Let's maybe do Harvest Blessings. And either here or all the way down here. I think I like it right around here. Okay, so let's go back to this one and get our little scenes going. And look, we almost ended up using this whole sticker sheet, which is great. Actually, it kind of looks like it's kind of cut out over here on this side. So I actually think that I'm going to place it over here as opposed to over here. I just feel like it's looking more on the straight edge over here. So yeah, I'm just gonna do it. And once again, let's just get rid of this one here. Oh my gosh, this little scrap mountain that I keep building on my scissors. Okay, so yeah, let's just grab the last little scene. And I feel like this one is also on the bigger side, and it looks like more of a straight edge over here. So yeah, I think this one should be good. Right in here. Okay, perfect. So now that we have all of our little scenes, and we only had 3 left over, so that's great. Now we can go back over here and let's add more pumpkins. So this one can go here. Yeah, let's add this one here in my little today section. And then I do want to go back to the florals and grab like a tiny little one, because I'm thinking about placing maybe this one over here like that, or we could even go like that. Where did I like it better? Here or here? Ooh, maybe we could do like a straight edge sticker right there. Okay, let me put that one back. And then let's grab this one. I feel like this one would be an amazing sticker to turn into a straight edge. So maybe something like that. Okay, let's trim it off. That way we can see the full effect. Okay, there we go. I just have this tiny bit right there. Okay, so yeah, I think that looks really, really pretty. And I did have so many washi tapes to work with, but I don't know, I feel like they turned out really good without them. We could maybe explore the idea of using them maybe once we're done. Okay, so I don't know why, but I kind of wanted to use this one here. What do we think? Maybe this one here? Or maybe we should add another pumpkin to these. But I think that they might be too big now. Like, I like the look of just the one, because if we were to grab this one, how would it look right over here? Okay, I mean, not too bad, right? Okay, you know what? I am gonna do it. Yeah, I think that looks pretty. So let's actually put this one back for the time being, and I want to see what else I could add right there. I do see these 2 little ones, because this one is definitely, these 2 are definitely way too big, and this one is already a trio. So yeah, let's maybe add that one there. Let's go over here, and maybe on this one we could add this one. Okay, perfect. So yeah, I think it's looking amazing. Adding another one. I just didn't want to add it before making sure that I had enough to decorate the pages that I needed. And now that we are almost done. I can see that we still have some left over, and we're able to add some more little touches. So I think that that looks amazing. I do want to go over here and see if maybe we could use the rest of these florals. So let's see. I'm trying to see if this would fill up the area a little bit better, or would that be too much? What do we think? Oh my goodness. I kind of feel like adding it. Okay, I think I'm gonna add it right over here. I just didn't want to leave it behind, and I don't think that it looks cluttered or anything like that. So yeah, I really like that. Let's see about these ones. Now these ones are a little bit bigger, so I'm not too sure about these. Maybe something like this in a bigger scale, kind of like that one. Oh my gosh, you know what? I think that I'm gonna do it, because who needs to write in this little section, right? Okay, I am completely in love with that. So let's go ahead and trim this off. You guys know I wouldn't add stickers just to add stickers, but I think that it's looking so pretty. And then we have this very last one, so of course I do want to find a home for it. So if I can get it, we can start seeing where we could place this one at. Okay, so we have that going, and then we already did it here. Okay, so it's between these two pages right here. So we could either place it right here or here. I think if anything, it would look amazing right over here. Okay, I think I'm gonna add it just because this is just way too big for those little pumpkins. I feel like it would definitely fit in a little bit better right over here. Okay, so yeah, I am pretty happy about that. So let's go ahead and get these out of the way. And before I actually forget, I do want to add my bullet points. So let's go ahead and grab my Zip Clean color dot, and I'm going to do this brownish color. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's Tuesday. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so here's Thursday, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. So Thursday, and then last but not least, we have Friday. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, perfect. So now all that we have to do is get our punch going. So yeah, I think we're gonna need to do it on all of the pages. Okay, so there we go. So now we have all of these, and now we can put it back on the disc. So let's gather all of our pages. So we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So yeah, like I said, I am going to back plan these while this video is getting uploaded, just so that I don't fall behind, because that is the last thing that I want to keep doing. So then this is the way that these pages turned out, and oh my gosh, I think They look amazing, especially up against these rose gold discs. I think it looks very pretty. Definitely loving all of the elements. The little scenes, the little pumpkins, the florals, and of course the beautiful dolls. I think that it turned out amazing. So yeah, I will have all of these shops listed down in the description box below. But for now, I am seriously in love with the way that this turned out. So if you like this video, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to check me over on Instagram at stephanyhappilyplans. And I'll see you next time.